Yo, Kaz here, and welcome to another SuchArt video, in which we're going to be painting viewer suggestions from viewers just like you. If it's your first time here, or if you're a veteran around here, all you gotta do is leave a comment down below, and who knows, you might see your painting in another video.
Taking good notes helps you understand and remember what is said.
Today's suggestion comes from Darth Terra Prime. It says, late comment, but I'd love if you made the character Zoom from the Flash TV show. You know, I'll be honest, I haven't seen the TV show. I got no idea who Zoom is, but I looked up some images here, and literally the first one that pops up on Google is this one. I think this is a fantastic composition here, especially compared to the other ones. So we're going to try our best to replicate this one. So for this painting here, I think we're going to go with a square canvas. I don't even know if we've done anything square. I don't know. Let's pull it up though. And here it comes. There we go. While we're picking the colors here, I want to pull up that it looks like over the last month, 34.8% of the viewers on the channel are subscribed, which means a whopping 65.2% are not. Do consider subscribing to the channel. It is free. It helps me out greatly to be discovered and for other people to see videos such as this, because people seem to really enjoy them. To put it another way here, let's throw up a graph. Here you can see the purple line represents returning people or returning viewers to the channel, whether they're subscribed or not. But look at all the new people that we've had over the last month. That's going to be the light blue line. That's fantastic. But you know what? I did the math here, and if even 1% of those people subscribe, then carry the 1, do the 2, carry the 9, divide by pi. I'm pretty sure we'd hit 1 million subscribers by 4 p.m. tomorrow.
You suck at math.
So you know how we do with the background here. Let's get all of our coats on. And then we'll blend it together. I'm going to try to add a little bit of motion to it as well, just because I think it would fit this painting. That's not too bad for our base colors, but I actually think we need the light stuff a little bit higher on top. Not too bad. Just because it took me a little bit here, we're going to wet it all down with some solvent. Can't believe I went as long as I did doing paintings without using solvent. This stuff helps so much for blending backgrounds. All right, let's just do lots of side to side for now. Not really too concerned about the stuff at the bottom, since this is really going to be covered by the character anyways, but the completionist in me says that we have to blend it all. Got to make sure these edges are nice and pretty, because yeah, you see this in the gallery. And if it don't look good, oh boy, it's gonna drive me nuts.
I am slowly going crazy.
There we go, not too bad. So for the motion I was thinking of doing in the background here, I think we're gonna use a little bit of spray paint. So let's see here. Let's go with the very sharp lines here. See if we can get mostly the same angle here and get some lines kind of going diagonal. What I mean by motion is just like not necessarily motion like it's moving, but just like a little bit of chaotic motion in the background. I think that looks pretty good. And then let's just do a fat line here in the middle, just so we can make sure that this very center lightest blue part is kind of uncorrupted by the darkness. Wow, that sounded way more intense than I wanted it to. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to clean up all this, even though I'm probably going to end up using many of the same colors. It's really only blacks and blues in this painting. But we're going to draw an outline here first. Yeah, let's do that. Do it. Now, in the source image, his head kind of goes a little bit above the top of the screen. You know, it's kind of cut out of the image, which is fine by me. I think we're going to do it that way anyways. That way we're not going to have to worry about negative space at the top. And that way I don't have to make up the details that I don't know what the top of his head looks like. So with the head here, we know that we're going to go all the way to the top. I think the chin here, I think the easiest way is just going to mark kind of where the bottom of it is going to be. And I think we're going to go down to about here-ish. Yeah, right about there for the chin. All right, so the side of the head, let's say we're going to go about like this maybe. Yeah, follow the line here. I think that'll look good. This might be actually a little bit too far out. Far out. Let's see what we can do here. So the bottom of the chin is going to go about like this, and then it kind of juts up, very up right here. Strong cheekbone, my boy. With a nice smooth curve all the way up the top. Oh boy, we made the top of his head look like a cone head. That's not good. That's not what we want. Yeah, that's going to be a good shape. That'll work. All right, we'll get his neck on this side, okay. There's kind of a collar on his outfit. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. We can go down about that far. All right. And then straight out to the side. Dip a little bit at the end. I think that shape looks good. Actually, I think we need to maybe bring this side out a little bit more. Yeah, because it's a little cone headish at top there too. It looks a little fat now. Either way, that'll be good. That'll be good. So let's actually start it off with the dark blue here. There's obviously going to be a lot of highlights to this too, but for now, let's just outline this nice. I actually like this line for the back of the head a little bit more, so we're gonna cover up that first line that we did. Not too bad. It's covered well enough. So now we'll thicken this up a little bit. Why does it look like I blended so many, like, bad colors together? You know what I mean? Why do I see so many strokes? I dried everything and I picked the same color. I don't understand. Yeah, like, that's not the same. What the heck?
What the hell?
We got a solution. Let's just wet it up. Better. But you know what? We're going to end up doing quite a bit of blending on this anyways as we add the details. So this will work. You know, while I'm at it, I'm actually going to tape all this off because we're going to do quite a bit of blending on this, and I really don't want to blend into the outside. What would a CAS painting be without excessive amounts of tape? So first thing here, let's see if we can use this here and get the curve on this side of the head. Let's grab the smaller one here. Right, then I'm actually gonna go over this again because we want it to be kind of a hard line going down. Very small blend on this. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can get more of the shadow on the other side now. Or more of the highlight, excuse me. I said shadow. I meant highlight.
You know what I mean? It's hard, son. Word, you know what I mean?
Now this one can diffuse quite a bit more. Doesn't have to be such a hard line at the edge of it. As with every painting, the devil's in the details. So we're going to add plenty more details to this as well. But right now, we're just focused on getting the base colors on. Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried it's not really turning out how I want yet, but we always make something of it, so I'm just trying to have faith in myself. Alright, now I'm gonna see if I can add some of the details here for the eyes. Kind of already made the eye sockets a little bit, but it's actually gonna go all the way to the edge. You know what, I'm gonna need this blender while I'm at it. I almost think our darkest blue isn't dark enough, you know what I mean? Is this gonna be even darker? No, it's the same color. Sus. I don't think we're going to use much of this, but I think it'll help for some of the details. Alright, I think it's turning out quite well. Let's dry it off and go back to adding some of our details. I don't know, man. I'm a little worried. This is not turning out how I was hoping. I'm just praying it turns out okay, because as of right now, ooh, I don't know, boy. Okay, maybe it is actually looking kind of sick. I feel like we need a little bit more of this highlight here. Yeah, that looks good. I feel like if I keep adding details, I'm gonna mess it up more. So I might have to call this good for this part of the head. I don't know. It still doesn't feel quite right to me, though. I don't know what it is. I mean, we got to do like kind of the mouth area. You know what? Let's do that, and then we'll come back and we'll review kind of the top half of the head and see if we need to make any adjustments. That sounds like a plan. You know, I do realize one thing that's driving me nuts about it is his face is too fat right here. We need to bring this in a little bit. That looks better. Well, let's see if we can add this this goofy mouth that he has, or the mouth lines, the stretches. I don't know, something like that. You know, actually, I take it back. We're gonna do the chin first. Yeah, we're gonna do under the chin. Now let's add these goofy things, huh? Make sure to bring them all to a fine point. We'll blend them just a little bit here. Yeah, this will be good because we're gonna go back over these again anyways with the darker color, but this will give it a little bit of shadow at the edges of it. Yeah, that'll be good. One thing I am noticing with this tool, using it a lot more, is it makes very smooth blends where the poultices, I don't know, I guess that's the best way to describe them. These things right here. Yeah, they don't make as smooth of a blend, you know? It's a little bit textured, you know, kind of like spray paint like you see on there. Still looks good, but they're just very different, so you can't kind of mix and match them. At least I'm having a hard time mixing and matching them. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Still gonna blend one side of it here, just a little bit. I want to see if we can kind of push these out a little bit diagonally at the top and bottom. Let's actually use this for that then. All in the details. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I feel like this maybe needs to go up a little bit. Like at least these middle ones, they need to be a little bit taller. Alright, not too bad. And you know what? I don't think that's that bad for the head either. I think we're going to keep that. Yeah, we're going to keep that. I'm going to add some, a little bit of crack details over here because there is kind of that. I'm going to blend them in with this here, so just to keep a little bit of them, get a little bit of that darkness there too. Now, oh, I hate doing this part. Making me nervous. I'm going to take all this tape off. Alright, not too bad. But you know what? His cheek is still fat here. Dummy me. I gotta, of course, now reverse it. I feel like I've gotten way too accustomed to using tape on everything. You know what I mean? Don't at me. Moment of truth if that looks better. Oh yeah, much better. See, we got a super sharp cheekbone right there too. You like it? I don't. Soften that up a bit. There we go. All right, now he's got this thing on the side of his head here. Let's I don't know, does they have a name? Like the flash symbol on the side of his head. Does it have a name? I don't even know. Let me know in the comments. Looks a little goofy, but I'm gonna deal with it. Of course. Oh, I didn't even anticipate like just how much trouble this might be. Okay, that actually turned out pretty good. Not too bad. Just to get this kind of the same texture as everything else, we're going to spray paint a little bit of blue on it. You know what, we're going to use this for some highlights on the head too. Just kind of smooth out some of these areas. Now just a couple things left here. I'm going to start the outline here on the clothing. We'll fill it in and add textures. And I think I actually made this a little bit too high so I can accommodate his head going up there. So we're going to kind of fade the bottom of it here. We're not gonna go all the way down with the clothing. You'll see what I mean. Should change my channel name to Such Tape. Like I said, we're not going to go all the way down to the bottom. Because in the end, I'm going to end up, like, kind of diffusing this anyways. Kind of like a vignette, which we use every episode, it seems like. Oh, Kaz, get original. You know, I might as well do the first blend of it now, though. I hope it'll look nice. So there's not really a lot of details that we're going to end up adding to this. Just enough, though. So let's just start adding. Really, all there's going to be on the jacket is just like a little bit of piping like this, kind of around the collar. We'll blend these here and then add some light highlights to them. Just a hint of the light highlights here. I'm actually going to add this back here and blend that just to kind of imply that there's a kind of a curve on the shoulder there. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Learn with me. I guess that works. I think I want to add just a little bit of this darker smudge just around the top of the collar. Yeah, that'll look good. All right, just a little bit of the dark lines over here. We'll blend those in. And then I don't exactly know what this texture is on the jacket, but you know what? We're going to replicate it here just very lightly. Yeah, that'll look fine. All right, and that's actually good enough for me. So a few more details here that we gotta add, and then we'll call her done. Why do I use so much tape? Because it's awesome, that's why. Gotta stop questioning myself. Now you might be like, but Kaz, what are these final details that you're gonna add? Well, you'll see. As is tradition, we'll slap a light signature at the bottom and call it done. And finally, we have Zoom from the Flash TV show, submitted by Darth Terra Prime. I hope you enjoyed the painting, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a thumbs up if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not, so I can reach more viewers just like you. If you want to see one of your comments painted in a future video, just leave it in the comments down below, or you can always join our Discord and leave it there as well. In the meantime, I'm going to call it right here. Kaz is out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.